V&R on TikTok. Pleasant day to the people on BOLO V&R clips. Welcome to the platform. Share this live with at least 20 people right now. For TikTok, 50,000 likes and gifting. Very, very simple. I have said nothing more to want to see there right there on the screen. That is the aim. I am going to be here for a while. There's no reason why I shouldn't get 50,000 likes, and I'm doing 2-hour live streams. So on my side, don't disappoint me. All right, because you know the gifting is not there, and I don't know, but that it is what it is. But the likes mandatory. Boldly, big up yourself. Mandatory for the likes, people. All right, for BOLO V&R 2.0, speaking to you specifically, I am encouraging you to become a member of the platform. Please pay attention to the pay attention to the you know, I'm not about to record this, you know. Just I can make it play live. Pay attention to the gifting option, the super chat option. You can become a member, and you can also gift memberships or Dawkins. And I'm asking that you become an honorable ambassador of the platform. And that simply means joining the WhatsApp group, joining the WhatsApp channel, and sharing the link. Every time I post a link, share it. That's all you have to do to be an ambassador. Every time I post a link in those groups, forward it to your WhatsApp. Just forward it to 5 people plus, you know, the status. So WhatsApp ambassador them is very, very important to the YouTube channel, so we can get the message out there. All right, like the video. Everybody press the like button. Double tap the screen like this. I just go through this before for the live because I don't want to go through it again. My moderators, please periodically let the people know to please hit the like button. All right, because I get real serious right now with PERNEL Charles Jr. Him get me really, really upset Jamaica. You understand what I deal with? All right, let's get into it. Nonsense. Listen to this.
Can go into the details in the post-sectoral tomorrow at our press conference. Let me wind down, Mr. Speaker, with the roofs. I want to now turn to one of the government's most significant recovery interventions, the restoration of owner or occupant family shelter, the roofs program. Mr. Speaker, on behalf of the many persons that have received support, whether it is mattress, food package, light, grant, whatever support you receive, roof, I want to thank Prime Minister for being responsible, for being strategic, for being disciplined. I've heard the narrative being created by some, but I'm sure that the people of Jamaica are thankful that they had a government that could allocate $67 billion swiftly to give you support. And a government that would not whimsically use donations, but rather would strategically have those donations connected to areas of development, such as building the houses for the people who need it the most.
Which house them build? Dirty Charles Jr. Which house on the bill? On the bill nobody else? On the strategically build? Which house on the bill? Talking about a government that strategically built. Which house on the bill? Look how much people are living on the tarpaulin same way. Look how much tarpaulin upon people or rooftop. From Westmoreland go straight back to St. Elizabeth, St. James, Hanover. Which roof? Hey, let me tell you something, man. Me say, when me hear the man say this, me say, if I was God Almighty, it wouldn't pretty. It wouldn't pretty, man. When you come and tell them, boy, liar, man, me I tell you, say, yo, if God was like man, and people are suffer same way, and you come and poke out in the chest and a beat blouse and skirt, and a beat, me say, thank you, Ivan. Come out and a beat decks and people right now as we speak is homeless. Right now. and acting as if the government has done an awesome job. And money sit down $138.8 million from Hurricane Beryl. 101,000 US from Hurricane Beryl. Uno give the MP them small amount of money to clean the drain them before the storm come. Every day ENEs come out. Every day Queen of the South come out. Right? I want to big up. I want to big up Dwayne Vaz. Dwayne Vaz get a lot of flack, Jamaica. Dwayne Vaz social media presence has exposed the government and pressure them. I want to go hear how them responding at this last part of this speech from PERNEL Charles Jr. What go on there and me say it in burn me, you know? Listen to this. Yo, yo.
We strategically have those donations for being responsible, for being strategic, for being disciplined. I've heard the narrative being created by some.
Which narrative? There's no narrative. It is the reality. On feel the Jamaican people talking about bureaucracy. Bureaucracy on my backside. I want to commit the funds for the nothing. What kind of bureaucracy?
I'm sure that the people of Jamaica are thankful that they had a government that could allocate $67 billion swiftly.
It was not enough. Why on beating the decks? When you look at the need versus the amount spent, it is way below par. You guys failed the people. Talking about 67 billion Jamaican dollars. What was the damage of Hurricane Melissa? Huh? I said, hey.
To give you support. And a government that would not whimsically use donations, but rather
whimsically. Hear this drop. Hey, me say. Woo! Boy, I'm trying to hold back, bro. I'm telling you right now, this man is really pissing me off. This dude is really pissing me off. Whimsically. I will give context to what I say now. Let me calm down. May I give context to what I say? Whimsically, means doing something in a playful. Oh my God, wait a minute. Oh God. Alright, so I'm back over there. Whimsically, doing something in a playful, imaginative, and unpredictable way. It describes action that is slightly odd or fanciful, but often in an amusing, charming, and creative, unusual manner. Let me listen to him again, Jamaica, to make sure I say that word then say.
Created by some, but I'm sure that the people of Jamaica are thankful that they had a government that could allocate $67 billion swiftly to give you support. And a government that would not whimsically use donations, but
that is the word he used. So he's saying that the People's National Party criticism is unfounded of the government because their argument is that they would not unpredictably use the money, use it in a slightly odd and fanciful way, often amusing and charming, creatively, in an unusual manner. So he's saying that that's the reason why they did not spend the $138.8 million. You know? The reason why people, blessings, car. The reason why people from Hurricane Beryl in Rocky Point? Is it Rocky Point? Hold on there. Let me come back to this. Let me see if it's Rocky Point. I put it on my TikTok page. This was exposed by Miss Dr. Angela Brownberg. Jamaica, I'm going to be all over the place today. But it's going to make a lot of sense, the things that I'm Wanna like and share that video for me, please. Don't make me have to ask you too much time. Share the video, Jamaica. Listen to this from yes, right here. So listen to this.
Alright, so TikTok. Just find out something that I did not know. You remember the 138.8 million US dollars from Beryl and the 101,000 US dollars from Beryl? Listen to this.
Therefore, it means that the way the program was conceived and how it was implemented was done from on high, and therefore you will be able to get from individuals who are on the ground. The other thing too is what we would have done differently. One of the things we would have done differently, for example, let's about the one that's left from there up to today. Are we aware that there are individuals in the Rocky Point shelter from there?
There are individuals at Rocky Point shelter from Hurricane Beryl. So the $138.8 million and the 101,000 US dollar, you're telling me that your government did what was best for the people of Jamaica and you didn't whimsically use the money? Uno son, hey, me say, Jamaica, me say, a man get me mad in a man, and me listen, man, me I say, oh, you what time I listen, me I say, all right, nonsense. But then when you go to some, me say, oh my God, this man has no shame. The government of Jamaica, Vestel, Ryan Campbell, they have no, David, they have no shame, Bridging. Not even one shred of shame in them bone. Let's continue.
Rather, we strategically have those donations connected to areas of development, such as
what?
Building the houses for the people who need.
Which house on the bill? Who for house on the bill, PERNEL, Charles? Tell me, did you guys build a shelter from the money? Hurricane season not open in the next 2 weeks. Did you guys build a shelter? Talking about strategically creating conditions for genocide. I must not do. Or strategic my backside with strategic. I want to that. Yo, brother, I say, yo.
Mr. Speaker, more than 115,000 assessments have been done, and I want to take a few seconds to thank every member of the
Let me tell you something. Assessments mean nothing if you do not take action for those assessments. It don't mean a damn thing. If you assess the people and leave them in their squalor and in their time of need, it means nothing. Talking about assessments and putting emphasis on it. This rubbish.
Ministry of Labour and Social Security team, all of the ministries across government, all of our volunteers, churches, the World Food Program, my friend, all of the international community supporters, everyone that has played their part, that has been on the ground, beating the pavement for us to reach the more than 115,000 persons assessed. 43,000 have been verified. More than 80% of that have redeemed their benefit. And now, we have listened. We understand that there have been issues.
Jamaica, 115,000 people assessed. Everybody not get assessed, you know. Listening, you know. Less than half of them have been verified. And out of the half, less than half, 80% of them, according to their data, has gotten some assistance. Guess what? There was no strategy because some of the most vulnerable persons that got the most damage has not got any help, although they have been assessed. They have failed the people. Failed the people and out here poking out in chest in a sectorial debate.
There have been clogs at the collection points, unresolved beneficiary issues.
Hear that? All of the failures them now man name out, you know. But his government was strategic. Look, listen to the many failures. Where man name out. Listen to this.
Benefit. And now, we have listened. We understand that there have been issues. There have been clogs at the collection points, unresolved beneficiary issues. Some phone numbers are wrong. Carrying can't be validated. All of these things have happened. And we move now to roofs, phase 2. Where we ask members of parliament.
Jamaica. Why did phase 1 fail? Celine, what you did with, mama? Big up yourself. Sorry, self, me never. You remember see who else we not here? Slim, big up a nice clean self, my baby. East Portland in a place. Listen to me. Josh, thanks for the follow. Jamaica, why did phase 1 fail? Why did it fail? Because they never listened to the People's National Party. The People's National Party told the government the best way forward on how to get things done quickly, efficiently, and with accountability. That's why, you know, and I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to prove it to you. You know, bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. You know, bear with me. Let me go back to last year. Let me go back to last year with the PMP press conference. Post-Hurricane Melissa press conference. Press conference. This was when? 8 months ago? September 11th. No, not that one. This one. I believe this one. Yes, this one. Let's go to this one. And you know, I don't want to lose my timestamp on that, so I'm going to. I'm glad good thing I use to phone. I'm going to turn off the Bluetooth on this, and then come to this one with the Bluetooth. Yeah, man, that's how we are doing it today. So we are doing it today. General attack.
Things that we could have done differently. A for you cannot hold, Melissa. It's too much.
Members of the media and all listeners, I want to begin by expressing my profound, heartfelt condolences to the families and friends of those who have lost their lives in this tragic hurricane or its aftermath. Our sympathies also extend very profoundly to those thousands, tens of thousands, perhaps hundreds of thousands of Jamaicans who are suffering at this time from the impact, the calamitous impact that this hurricane has had. And we are aware, of course, that there are levels of destruction. There's a large ground zero, as it's called, which is really the areas of Jamaica that were in the swathe of the hurricane when the eye hit in eastern Westmoreland, stretching into St. Elizabeth, stretching into the more westerly parts of Westmoreland as well, and then moving north.
Bless up yourself, Mystic. Where's the Westmoreland you come from? Big up yourself, big up the whole of West. Hey, me say health over wealth. Me say you think of unscrupulous criminals parading around in suits. Talk truth, no man. Talk truth, no man. Talk truth, no man. Me say it thing hurt me, no brother. It thing hurt me, man. Listen, no, but listen to Mark Golden.
Into South St. James,
this was 8
parts
months
of Hanover, and of course Trelawney and even St. Anne.
Yes.
The rest of Jamaica has also suffered damage, some of it before the hit of the hurricane. And so we can't leave them out because there are communities all over the island where people are in a very difficult situation, whether it be due to no access with roads being blocked or breakaways, landslides, and so on.
Yes.
Our hearts go out to all who are in this dire predicament now. Now, I would say that this hurricane and its aftermath represent an existential threat to our society as we know it. People in life-threatening situations of isolation and deprivation mean that unless relief can reach them promptly and unless the necessary assistance can be found and distributed in an equitable and transparent manner to help them rebuild their lives, Jamaica is going to be facing very difficult times. And I think that point is not lost on anyone who is familiar with what is going on as I speak. In this context, we all need to pull together in unity to get Jamaica through this terrible disaster. This is a time to join hands and hearts, not just in words, but in deeds, so that the whole nation can feel part of responding positively to this devastating situation.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen. Mark Golding from the jump was telling the government we must join hands and hearts together in responding to this crisis. You know what they did? Took their pride and responded to it on their own. And now they want us to have leniency on their failures. Hey, Mr. A, listen, hey.
Solutions that will help us to pull ourselves out of it.
Listen to the man.
The opposition must not at this time be seeking to score political points.
All I want to say, Mark Golding did soft. Listen to the man. They were strategically putting out an olive branch to the government to say, let us work together. And the government refused the Jamaica. They did not give the MP them in a Westmoreland, in a Hanover, in a St. James, them diss them, they no use them, they no see consultation from them, and then do things how them want to do it. And here we are. The Roots program is a colossal failure. The response from the government is a colossal failure. And if a them when I suffer, I'm going to feel now we are Jamaica. If it was PERNEL Charles suffering, if it was Andrew One suffering, him wife, all of them, I wouldn't feel no way. I wouldn't feel anyway, but it's the citizens of Jamaica, the small man that is suffering because of their evil and wicked choices that they made, not uniting with the People's National Party, Mark Golding, and the wider society to respond to this crisis that we are facing right now. And then coming to Parliament, hey, me say, I want to hear the rest of the same, hey, me hold me tongue in Jamaica. My mother begged me, say, yo, don't use certain word, you know. Keep it civil, you know, but the man I get, yo, PERNEL Charles, I get me dark, you know, brother. Yo, me say, listen to Mark Golding,
political competitor of the government. This is not the time for the opposition to adopt that posture. And we are indeed trying our very best to operate in the spirit of that.
Yes.
On the other hand,
Antonio,
we must
Lady J.
point out where there are areas of need and what we see as the priorities in relation to those needs.
Right.
Where we see weaknesses in the response mechanisms that need strengthening or correcting.
Yes.
And we must provide where we can constructive, well-intentioned suggestions to help navigate the country through this disaster.
Yes.
We must also demand transparency and fairness in the distribution of all relief. The relief must get to those who need it, prioritizing those who need it most, whether they be of whatever political color or whatever demographic group they may belong to.
Simple.
They're all Jamaicans, and they are to be treated equally in this time without any form of discrimination or tribal politics coming into it. And we want to stand for that. There can be no place for partisanship or profiteering by political insiders or others connected to them at a time like this. It requires good governance, inclusive governance, authentic communication, and everyone working together.
Jamaica, me I come back to Marky G. Him just said something a while ago. We cannot have bipartisanship. Me I go to something. Me post it on my TikTok, but me I go play a phone right now.
Where is the Jamaican government?
Me I go play it phone.
Nowhere.
Me I go play it phone right now. Zane, which one of them? I would have them a post last night, you know. Environmental, no another one. I think of this.
This is gonna be an important video. Do not scroll. Listen to this question and listen to the answer. As lengthy as it is, it's very important. I don't want to. Listen to this from.
Somebody asked me a question. I have a question for the Jamaican living in Jamaica. What did Paul Bogle did when there were social injustices, and what did Sam Sharp did for freedom? I know that there are no pastors in JA that care. There are no pastors in JA that care. You are sadly mistaken on that one, Vestel. There are pastors in JA that care. Thank you so much for the gift, Sharon. Big up yourself. Listen to this question and listen to the answer from this was on the Colin Bell show, and listen to Mark Golding. This was a recent interview. You guys need to go and watch it. Listen to this.
From Colin Bell and Mark Golding's interview on Portland Spice TV. Make sure you go subscribe. Listen to this.
Yeah, man, most of the church them sold them soul. Most of them. Most of them is bought out. But there are pastors out here that are very vocal. And because most of them sold their soul, the ones that are vocal, it's easy for you to see them. But I don't want to talk about that right now. Listen to this.
There are many other examples. They are blaming procurement issue the same bureaucracy and red tape for the underspending of the $1.44 billion donated to Jamaica to assist the Jamaican people. What do you say about that? That's just a farce. That's just nonsense. That is just an absence of political will and good public management. You know, there's absolutely no reason why they couldn't spend that money if they were minded to do it on people who needed the help for which it was given. It's a question in anything in government, Colin. If you want it to go through according to a timeline, you have to manage the process. Mm-hmm. You have to ensure that the necessary steps are taken on a timely basis. When we were last in government, I was Minister of Justice. And you may recall Jamaica was in a terrible situation which we inherited from the JLP, where the IMF agreement had collapsed. Jamaica's name was mud in the international lending community because they'd abandoned the program, and we had to get back in good graces with the international financial community. And they exacted a price in the sense that they were quite strict in the conditions that they imposed on Jamaica. And a lot of the changes that they required to be made required legislation. So the deliverables, what they call structural benchmarks under the IMF program, most of them were in the form of legislation. Some were just maintaining financial metrics in how you spend your money. But a lot of them were structural and things that had to be changed through legislation. I was responsible for the legislative program of the government at that time under Portia Simpson. And I just had to manage that program so that we developed the legislation and pursued it and implemented it on a timely basis, because every one of those structural benchmarks, there are about 15 of them, if my memory serves, probably more. Every single one of them had a date attached to them that you had to table this bill in Parliament by X day, or you had to pass it by Y day. And I didn't want to be the reason why Jamaica wasn't delivering on the program. So I got my team together in the ministry, and they were great civil servants, great public servants. And we spent hours on this thing every week. I mean, weekends, late at night sometimes, but it's possible to do it. And I'm just saying, so for them to say they can't spend money donated in cash
Merle,
for the purposes of the Jamaican people, it's just a lie. What about emergency?
It's just
a lie, Jamaica. And Mark Golding took it a step further. He took it a step further. I don't even get to post this video yet. I already edited and everything, but listen to this.
So Jamaica, this is part 2.
Yes.
Listen to Mark Golding expose the government with the logic, with the lies that they told about procurement is what is blocking them.
Listen to this.
True word.
Servants, great public servants. And we spend hours on this thing every week. I mean, weekends, late at night sometimes, but it's possible to do it. And I'm just saying, so for them to say they can't spend money donated in cash for the purposes of the Jamaican people, it's just a lie. What about emergency procurement? How does that work? Why they're not using that?
Listen.
They do use it. They use it when they want to use it. They've used it extensively in Melissa. When I was in Black River.
Yes.
On the Friday after Melissa, I flew to Black River to see what was going on there.
Yes.
And I was in the town mashed up. It was like mud everywhere and buildings, people just standing around or sitting around, and it was horrible. Everyone was in a terrible situation. But they started to clean up already. There were trucks, many trucks that were working, loading up mud and debris and what have you. And I was like, what? And then I saw a government MP on the corner in Black River. And he's not an MP for any parish in Western Jamaica. So I asked a local people there, I said, what is that MP doing here? And he said, I feel him truck them a work. Tell them! Yeah. And that was days after Minister hit. That was emergency procurement.
So,
That never went through any tender process or anything.
so Jamaica.
So Jamaica.
The government knows when to use emergency procurement to facilitate, for them, friend them, and for them come below to make the money off of the hurricane relief money. You hear what the man said? Is an MP that is a part of the Jamaica Labour Party. Days after the storm, get free money for car film truck them. Why no MP or nobody in that the area they will have truck? Never did get the deal. Why it had to be a Jamaica Labour Party MP? But them want come tell me say them can't spend the money, the 1.44 billion, to help the people them who need help. Rubbish! Wagwan Mama Son, we are dealing with. Yes.
Can't spend the money. Remember, say, get that money then and them and to give the poor people.
Raw cash.
I'll get the raw cash.
Raw cash.
Them can't spend the money, bolo. Only if you get raw cash and I say them can't spend it. Remember, you know, just like if they get $100 and them say give bolo. I come reach out to you and give the money in your hand.
Same time.
Give the people them. I remember say, I know the whole 14 parish mash up, you know. I remember so we have a sitting MP, we have sitting MP, don't know why they never call the MP, they were in the PNP. And slow them and say, alright, we're going to do this and do that. Remember when they tell them I give them 10 million and they say that can't do nothing, you know, I know that.
You never enough to clean the train them. Never enough. Never enough.
But all of me, you play something when Mr. Bell asked Marky G, say, when the Jamaica, when we the opposition are going to do a protest, and Marky G said, if they want to come out there, that's a one good question I'm going to ask. If they want to go support it, not until them ready to go, they go stand with Marky G will go there. You don't have to come out in 100,000, the 14 parish people, them should have come out. When they be wicked and to all this is, and for years of them and half from burial money slump, and I know Melissa money and them slump on it, and people still are suffering.
Yep. Yep.
This is what Jamaica become, but you have to be careful of yourself down there.
Yeah, man.
You know, the police have shot a man, all in the daylight, like a man.
Yeah, man.
What else Jamaica, what else for them do? Police have been up 82-year-old man. They cut all them teeth. I know police put gunshot in a woman, broad daylight in front of people, everybody without apology. You understand? So what Jamaica become? What will Jamaica become? What is going on in the country? Well, we have to be careful, we have to know one of the rules only because it's like we are leaking against this wicked wire. You have them dirty police and I put in at the force and them they even train for the police in only thing them train for the for us to go and show people those brawling like a fool them and show them all. What can happen? What can go so?
Yeah, man. But we already know this long time in the mama son. And when people say, all you not do a talk, me I say we not eat that. Right now, now, me don't know say, me being on here so and talking against this dictatorial government. Me not have no delusions of grandeur in my mindset. My life not in a danger. A God Almighty me fear, that's why me come and talk. You understand what I say? Because Mike, Paul Bogle, they come talk. All of them, they had to first talk. They had to first raise their voice in concert. And I people them now supposed to respond and say, yo, we are showing the issue them. I want if you come out on the damn house and say, yo, spontaneously and say, yo, enough is enough. But Ivan there, Ivan, where I say Ivan, because Ivan Dashra money gun for me. Big up yourself, Ivan. They're all big up to all I give to them. Where I say Ivan.
Yes, Paulo.
Can't even start the show yet, you know. Go on, where I say.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Yeah.
Afternoon, Auntie Ivan, where you going with?
Yeah. In a COVID, you know, Colonel Charles Jr. get 2,500 care package for the liver. And the council of EC and Barnes and go to him and ask him if he can get 100. And he said, no, you have to follow him. And when the council decided to no, you have to follow him to give me back 100. But that 2,500, you know. Sorry,
yeah, man.
2,500, you know. He going to give it 100. And you know what happened? They spoil.
They spoil?
And you see, all I relief in Berlin, they never give it till the election one day.
Mighty God.
So when you talk, me not even listen.
No, man.
Listen, 2,500 care package and it's spoil. It's spoil. The people have to start, like, when they give labor, them now, them pop out here and take out the thin stuff them out there. Pay weevil and magic.
Oh, God. So the same playbook.
Take up some and take out the thin something them out there. In a COVID, you know.
Yes.
When people are dead for hungry, lockdown and dead for hungry. But in can't manage it by himself, they deliver to feed of his only. You understand? In couldn't manage it by himself, so they have his spoil. And they never want to give away nothing. Other counselor go give out.
Yes.
So they spoil because it's hard. Hard for the care package like to do them and get them out to everybody. It's hard. You have to share it, give it to them, make other, but they don't want to give the PNP any. They want to do it themselves, so they end up spoil.
You know what is sad, Ivan? I don't care which side it's on. You see, anybody that is okay with any government suffering another, some people because they never vote for them, it is wrong. I don't support it.
Right.
You understand what I say? I will never support the PNP doing that, and I don't support the JLP doing that. Wagwan Derval.
So I feel like some the things them to God.
Yes, man. Definitely.
BOLO. I feel like the things them to God. Trust me.
Derval, you're muted, you know.
That's all I have to say. You can't take me down.
All right, my baby. Big up yourself. Because I tell you, say, I'm going out, you know. You don't reach nowhere yet. Trust me. Derval.
Good evening. Good evening.
Yes.
Good evening.
Yes, sir.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
Bless up, Derval. Bless up.
Bolo.
Yes, sir.
The police say, yeah, man. The police will keep there. The police say, leave the woman today in a crossroad now.
Today?
One more woman in a
What
crossroad
did
now.
you today? I said to me, Derval. Derval, you chip all made right, you know, brother. What?
Eh? The tool, you know. Yeah.
What?
You can do one as a tool right now.
Wow. Wow.
Shine alive.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jesus Christ, I want to go and Bolo. I get worse. Which is just a flag yesterday. Girls on Bolo for yesterday.
All them black yards in our hand, all the black head in our hand, and the shoe woman and cheap.
So hold on. It's another protest a go on, and the woman get unalive in a one protest situation.
I said, we police people, and liquor and tune the jeep.
Today that happen?
Yeah.
What my phone there? No, man.
Listen, I warn you.
No.
Be careful. Your plan for go the 22nd, leave it alone, Derval. Leave it alone. Alright? The last time I warn you, leave it alone. Alright?
But,
so if you put bunch of pound on with you for them put it on.
Eh?
Leave it alone.
Jesus, Father.
no, you see if the people are serious, me not tell nobody say. Me not tell nobody say. So it look like say the man them really a target people who are protest. And that it look like. More get back to more Derval. More get back to this topic I want to come on for. Yeah? Me have got touch upon that look more. Or more get some news reports so we can get all the details. Alright? Yeah, man. So me go back to Mark Golding's speech here, so because the argument where we want to establish what was the message from the People's National Party right after Hurricane Melissa. So let's listen some more.
I now move to some of the things that I wish to propose in this regard.
Listen to this.
I have proposed to the Prime Minister from last week, Wednesday, that he should establish a broad-based task force to be given the responsibility of governance oversight over the relief effort, the relief coming in, how it is dealt with, how it is distributed, not to manage that process on a day-to-day basis, but to provide oversight to those who are managing it. So there's some accountability for how it's done, and that accountability is being held by a broad-based group that can enjoy the support and confidence of the whole society, especially those who are suffering terribly now and no doubt fear that they may not be treated fairly or they may be ignored or overlooked in the response of the state to the crisis.
Everything that Mark Golding just said a while ago happened because they didn't listen to him. Every single thing, you know. The man said get an independent oversight body to make sure so the goods them come in, check off, and then go to who is supposed to go to. So people don't get left between the gaps. That is what Mark Golding told the government that they should do. Get everybody involved, all facets of society. You understand? Let's continue.
I also think there needs to be a clear command structure for the actual day-to-day management of the response to the relief. And that should be led, in my opinion, by professionals in disaster management, not by politicians who do not know the ins and outs of responding to a disaster of this magnitude. And we should not be shy of seeking international support and help from persons who have career expertise and experience in this regard.
So Mark Golding was also calling on the government to accept the professionals' help from overseas. And the government got some offers and they refused them. Let's continue.
Thirdly, we're going to need a Marshall Plan, a well-funded, broad-based plan for the rebuilding and reconstruction of large swathes of Jamaica, which have been ravaged by this hurricane. That plan cannot be developed today, but it is vital that we prepare such a plan and that it have the inputs of persons who have the necessary skills and experience and knowledge to design a comprehensive, workable plan that can be executed efficiently and that can have the confidence of our international partners we are going to rely on heavily to provide the financial support for this.
So rebuilding communities. You understand? Getting a plan together, getting the professionals, the ones that in Jamaica, like the Builders Society. That's what the man was talking about. All of these things the man tell the government, listen, only listen.
And more, in terms of more specific recommendations now, I have asked the Prime Minister to make an additional allocation of resources to members of Parliament so that they can mobilize of communities that are currently in a state of devastation, clearing roads where necessary, cutting trees and the like. Until that allocation is made, members of Parliament are unable to respond to the needs of the people unless they happen to have some personal resources or access to dealing with it outside of the public system, and many do not have that.
They did not follow this instruction either. Them never give the MP them no money. You understand? After the 10 million, I don't remember of any other allocation. I could be wrong, but I don't remember of any other allocation to the MPs. You understand? But them bringing them friend, them MP with them truck to come clean up, so them can get some money. You can imagine all that they build. I would love to see the documentation of that bill, of how much money that MP got paid to use him truck them to move these debris. Was it a sweetheart deal? I'm just asking. Let's continue.
I would also say that the process of engaging contractors to do that kind of work should be simplified and made easy for members of Parliament, especially in those areas where there's very limited connectivity and where following the normal bureaucratic processes that are required would be very challenging or impossible for members of Parliament. If contractors have a TRN, whatever the allocation is, there should be invoices, and those invoices can be submitted, but the work should be able to begin. Secondly, we note and agree with the decision to suspend the imposition of import duties and import GCT on...
My bad. Where they? Where they gone? Oh my gosh. I messed up. Sorry guys. Here we go.
GCT on disaster relief items coming into Jamaica. However, we believe that the period for which this has been announced is too short, because the time it takes to mobilize funding and make the necessary procurement abroad, the logistics, etc., of getting it shipped to points on land where they can then be shipped or flown to Jamaica takes some time. And to have it cut off by the end of this month is too short. And it's also not clear from the announcement that was made whether goods in transit to Jamaica will get the benefit, even if they haven't landed here at the time of the...
This was the first, thank you for asking that question, Excellence. This was the first press conference from the People's National Party after Hurricane Melissa. And I want to establish the things that Mark Golding recommended that the Jamaica Labour Party ignored and now have come to failure, like the Roofs program. And then I'm going to go to the arguments that PERNEL Charles Jr. made in Parliament. That is egregious. I cannot believe what this man said in Parliament this evening in the last part of his speech. Mr. A, thing hurt me, man.
The expiry of the window and suggesting that we recast that window in a way which is more realistic given the situation that we face. I also think we need an evacuation plan urgently for persons who are without shelter.
Hey, Mrs. Smiley just sent one request a while ago. May I go block you? If you are that person where a supporter of the Jamaica Labour Party and you think so you can come from, you know, I have nothing to say. Thank you. Thank you for put up your head. Yes, man. Thank you for put up your head, man. Me not, you know, not because you see some people on the live right now. Don't get it twisted. My life another type of life there. You remember good. My life is not that type of life. Hear that? And ain't anybody come up on my life. My spirit, me work with my spirit. I mean, me look, I me feel up. From me see your face and your picture, I don't know. Me don't know. And your name alone? No, sir. You know, you can't get a contribution for my life.
That needs to be well thought through so that persons can be moved to places of safety where they, whatever form of accommodation can be erected to support them, whether it be tents or something else that can be put in place and they can have access.
Eric, you know why you're over here?
If nobody calling name, Mama Son, we don't see what going already.
To the basic means of survival in an organized way. And that is necessary because right now we have people, many Jamaicans who are exposed to the elements, including babies, including children, including the elderly, including persons with disabilities. And they need to be moved to accommodation which protects them from the ravages of the elements going forward. Those are my thoughts. And I'm now going to hand over to...
So, we hear Mark Golding. Let us go back to PERNEL Charles Jr. now. In this argument and last part of his speech. Alright? Let me turn on back this Bluetooth. And connect. Yes, here we go. Parliament are done fasting. Well, no, them have other business. Them done the sectorial debate. Them have other business. Regular business.
Instead of I understand that there have been issues. There have been clubs at the collection points, unresolved beneficiary issues, some phone numbers are wrong, tearing can be validated. All of these things have happened. And we move now to Roofs Phase 2. Where we ask members of Parliament, instead of identifying issues and carrying them onto social media, we want you to identify them. Yes, you.
Hear this, hear this drunk crow. Hear this germs. Hear this dirty. Hey, me say, man, me man a rat, me spirit in a man. Hear the man, Mama San Derval. Instead of going on social media, let me show you what Andrew Holness did do when he did in a opposition. every day and go up on social media about everything and try to bring down the People's National Party and sway the public narrative, and it worked. And then a power now for how much years. And this me say man grieve my heart, brother. Me say me the man, me couldn't believe. Me say if I was me say them glad say man and I God, you know. Because if it was BOLO V&R was God. Jamaica, he would have mute same time, he mouth would have soap. You would have not see, you know in a cartoon them when I watch movie, and I want to see them out so couldn't talk. After I said that out time out, if I did me. Him couldn't talk. Talking about instead of going on social media. As if the People's National Party does play politics. Look how long we get to help the people them. Look for the things I want me just hear. Me make you hear when Mark Golding telling us if it do. I want to ignore the People's National Party and then have the audacity to come in a parliament and I can talk about instead of going on social media, you should come to us. Look how long the People's National Party are waving and say, make we help you know. Come over here so make we help you know. I want to ignore them. And then when you go and do the own thing and fail and now talking about instead of going to... Me say, yo, Jamaica, me telling you something, man. Them people are evil and wicked. Remember me tell you that, man. I mean that with every fiber in my body. Every fiber in my body mean that them wicked and evil. Because the people them are suffer because of them. See, me have shown you multiple times, ladies and gentlemen. Because I have them in my evidence file, you know. Me have shown you multiple times. Wow, what is that? Flow State, thank you so much, Athena. Thank you for that gift. First time I've seen that. That's beautiful. Thank you so much. Listen to this. The first one. Look upon this. Andrew Honest. Come here, I will look at them in an evidence file, you know. Instead of going on social media, look at this. Let us hear what Andrew Honest have to say. Oh, my bad. I need to take out the Bluetooth off of this. Watch out. Mommy want your chicken and come to look for you. Mommy want your chicken and come to look for you. Left him mother, mighty God. So now the rules
that became the story rather than me taking my wife.
So you come to take the show at the rooster now. So you come take over the internet. Take him up, let me show you people. Hold him. Hold him now.
Come here.
He might run from you, so you have to know if you go feed. Take him up. Come over here. Yes, I must can grab him now. Thank you. No, hurt him. Come here. Jamaica, see star here. Hold on, man, make the people and see, man. See star here, Jamaica. You see star? Take your time. You say calm down now? Yeah, man. The people must see you now. Come for you, mommy. Come on. Yes, because Mrs. C, you want to be a part of the show. Yeah, man. Her heart a beat hard. Calm her down. You can feel her heart a beat hard. Anyway, make we listen to Andrew now. Taking it to the media. I want to listen to this.
We will bring information to people where they are and in the forms they use.
And also it shows that our party leader is on the ground, suffering the same pressures that the average Jamaican.
Cookie, me not ignore your cookie. Me hear me head hot.
Don't know which one have good or bad.
Yourself, cookie, me head hot.
Can you imagine, on that instance, I was about to take my wife to church.
Yes.
In our constituency. We didn't intend to film the car. It was an intention of filming me taking my wife to church, what would be her day like in the constituency, that kind of thing. What role would I be playing there?
Yeah.
It so happens that when we went into the car, it wouldn't start.
One Debs.
And that
One Debs, big up yourself. One Debs, big up yourself. Toto, big up yourself. Let's continue. I want to feel no way now.
And that became the story rather than me taking my wife to church. Because she was saying to me, hurry, hurry. And I'm pressing the button and the car wouldn't start. We took the car to a mechanic who recommended that we get a particular treatment and booster cleanup and a particular treatment. And then we went
Sonia, big up yourself, Sonia.
On Wednesday. We went to the Healing Nation convention at the arena. Car was driving perfectly fine then. But when we hit the highway, it just lost power until it shut down. I thought we drove out the first one and we refilled at a different station. And apparently another boat of bad gas. But you see, I think what has happened is that I'm speculating. I suspect that it has so clogged the injectors that right now it is now in the garage being I don't know what has happened. And tomorrow I'll get the full diagnosis from the mechanic, but I suspect that between engine and injectors that I will have a serious repair.
And therefore when he speaks to the issue of bad gas, from first-hand experience.
People who make that kind of criticism don't understand me.
Listen to this.
I will have a serious repair bill. And tomorrow I'll get the full diagnosis from the mechanic, but I suspect that between engine and injectors that I will have a serious repair bill.
And therefore when he speaks to the issue of bad gas, from first-hand experience.
People who make that kind of criticism don't understand me.
Yes.
You use all the forms of communication.
Yes.
And that is my job. My job is to bring to the public the political understanding of issues. I get a sense.
Pernel Charles Jr., you hear that? The job of the opposition is to bring the political understanding to the public. So when you come in a parliament and come tell, do we advance and not about yes you, do we advance continue, it a bond them and it a work. Continue to beat the kete jump with facts and evidence, my general. Make sure you stay prayed up and stay protected because we know the dirty people them stay. You understand? Right? Listen to Andrew, you know. Listen to Andrew.
Sense from Jamaicans that they like that there are some Jamaicans who want to make excuses for government failure. This is an ultimate failure
of the government.
It's a political issue. Make no mistake about it. From our perspective, the law gives the minister a duty to supervise, oversee, and regulate the petroleum industry.
Yes.
There is a failure in that.
Yes.
So I'm not apologizing to anyone who thinks that in doing my job I'm politicizing. Of course, it is a political matter.
Yes.
And one must also make
Hi, John.
As it was in healthcare, we too face certain crises. We too face threats. But the Jamaica Labour Party political administration of the government did not have the results as the PNP had with Chick V and other threats and dead babies. Why is it that these things happen under the PNP administration and not under the Jamaica Labour Party administration? Because a different political administration. We have two different political views on how things should be managed.
The little things that makes a difference.
Yes.
When you clean the drains.
So I am not going to make any apologies or give any succor to those people who would want to see the Labour Party keep quiet on important issues, political though they may be, but they do impact upon the quality of life that people live. I make no apologies.
Dwayne Vaz, don't make no apology, my general. Me tell you so me come for them today, you know. Me say, me come for cook. Dwayne Vaz, the People's National Party, turn up the heat on the stove. Don't back down. This was him when he was in opposition. He made no apologies for politicizing every single thing because it's a political issue. Continue to earmark all the failures of every single thing that the government does. Spark program, roof program, I don't care which program. It is your job, it is your duty as an elected official of the opposition to make sure that you highlight all the failures. One, why you should do that? To make sure you hold the government accountable so they can do better. If the opposition sits by and watches the government fail the people and say nothing. You know what the same government is going to say? But they did not oppose. They agreed. So don't listen to PERNEL Charles Jr. nonsense in a parliament talking about you should stop going to the media and social media and posting. Now him on TikTok, I do live and I do public business on TikTok, Vernon, in Cookie, Cressida, bless up. Now PERNEL Charles Jr. there on TikTok. I go live, me see come up on me For You page, me just pass them. Right? Me and see them go on around crocus bag of things over there according to Jerry Bryan. You see me I deal with come and watch them, you know? I don't have time for them. Them are waste. Jamaica. I don't have a time to listen to them. They are way smarter as far as I'm concerned. Right? And them align themselves with some unscrupulous people on TikTok. People where I call up Mark Golding name in the worst way. You feel what me I deal with? I call up Mark Golding name in the worst way. And I tell blatant lie on Mark Golding. And them as liar associate themselves with people like those. Right? Them not, and allegations, you know, they are telling blatant lies on Mark Golding. Absolutely blatant lies. But Jamaica, look how the labor right them out order. After me have my two friends them on the live, Mama Son and Derval. Some people come in and I send requests like some know them. Through them say, whole heap of people over here I watch. Wagwan. Them brighty or them so presumptuous. Mighty God up Daniel, let me continue. Only listen to PERNEL Charles Jr. Yes, sir. It get worse. It get worse, Jamaica. Let me play about that part here. What? Hold on there. So how comes it not connect? Oh. Okay, there you go. Somebody said they can't hear when me attack. Sorry, that's something more loud.
Identifying issues and to phase 2. Where we ask members of parliament, instead of identifying issues and carrying them onto social media, we want you to identify them. Yes, you. We understand that you are being bombarded and we want your support to identify them and carry them to us to work together so we can resolve those issues.
Jamaica, you can imagine the disgusting and the filthiness and the audacity of this man to say those words a while ago. You remember when we play with Mark Golding say, come together and let us work together. Now, after you fail now, and the PMP are point out on the failure, you call pan for work together. Who remember when Andrew One is coming to Parliament and say, you know, the opposition leader wants to play a role in this process, but I don't know how that's going to work. How much I want to remember when Andrew One said that out time more. Said them sick stomach. Andrew One is in a Parliament and the answer say, I don't know how I'm going to use Mark Jefferson Golding. I don't know how it's going to work. Who remember? If you remember this type, remember. That was a pivotal moment in a parliament. Me judge up a ground, I couldn't believe when the man said that. I said to myself, you're telling me, a brilliant man like Mark Golding, you don't know how to incorporate him in our plan we want to work together? To help the people in Jamaica in the recovery process? You don't know how to do that, Andrew? That's when I said, this man has to be done. If you go admit say him don't know how to use Mark Golding in our situation like that, him done. Him done. Him is incompetent, Jamaica. Absolutely incompetent. You don't know if you use Mark Golding? A brilliant man like Mark Golding? Seriously? Laughable. Laughable. Zine, but yes, I'm sorry I have to skip from thing to thing in about. It is what it is. Because my TikTok, I go and find that video with Mark Golding. Me have it. You what? Oh gosh. And you have to beat fast now. They don't go there, no? I did you when I got it. You put her in a something there, sir? Okay. When you put her in the something the Jada, I think you're where you say in baga. Where you say you think some baga Jada? That's some baga. Jada me I call baga. Careful in Jada. And big up Mama Son. Me like how now bless up the people on the platform. You know? Yes, big up Mama Son. I want to find that video in Jamaica. Honestly. I couldn't believe when Andrew Willis said him don't know how to use Mark Willie. I said, wow. Are this someone there? Alright, yeah. Gimmicks gone wrong. Another one there. Yeah, there, Val. Go on top.
Paper. All land never wait. All land never wait. For take to the street, people. All land will not sit down with people. We can't sit down with bigger heads, you know. It start with in wave. Stop the phone leash. Stop watch one another. Stop tear the one another. I'm going to come together as one Jamaican people and take it to the street. You understand? We're going to take it to the street. Because I'll be foolish. The government have one with be a foolish. See then when one of that woman get dropped out by a police officer. So now the police will walk for now. If you got the black card, they'll analyze you. They can't analyze so much away. They can't analyze so much away. You understand? They can't analyze so much away. If we want to go out there in 1,000, in 1,000 and 100, they can't analyze so much away. They can't analyze so much away. What is the reason why they make us stay so, and Antonis are going so, and the police are going so, and because of we the Jamaican people. We the Jamaican people make them go on so. If we come out and take a stand and stand up for right and stand up for equal and justice and stand up for belief and stand the grounds of what we believe in. You understand? I'm telling you something. We're not walk and watch people. We're not let the person. You understand? We're not let the person. We're not go out there. We're not go out there for Derval. We're not go out there for my mother. We're not go out there for my calling. We're not go
Randall, big up.
We're not go out there for Rotterdam. We're not go out there for nobody else. We're not go out there for the family and for the sales.
Oh yeah, Jada, me know say that.
We look at boy picnic. We look at boy picnic, we look at data, and the police them not afraid for wipe out who pick them. We don't go out there full self. Nobody feels not go out there for me. Not for nobody else, we don't go out there for the family. We have a need to go out there. You understand? Me ready, you know? But me alone can't do it. Me alone can't do it. Go out there. Look how much time I go out there. God bless who come out there with me. God bless who come out there with me. God bless who come out with me. If you're not ready, you can inbox me and be serious because we're going to equip me right so. We got everything here so. Black card, everything here so. If you're not ready to take the street, we can come out there with you. We got black cards and everything here so. If you're not ready. Too many of our children are dying. Too many of our young people are dying.
We find it.
Walk road, so. Eh?
We find it.
Anybody ready? Inbox me right now. I'm going to organize a date. I'm going to take it to the street and go up all over right in front of the Commissioner of Police office. The whole away. Both woman and
Tell myself that.
Jumping you up the two. Woman and tie them belly, burn the belly and tap on the belly and burn a full black. Already. We just want the people to come together to set the date for March go out there. We March go, don't worry about the sun hot. We March go out there. The after the sun and sweet of the victory. We
Who wants to go up there?
Derval, I find it. I find it. I find it.
Have an event, violate against children. I want to see all that person about the Friday.
I find it, Derval.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, go on mute now. See it at Jamaica.
Where?
Let me remind you now, our Andrew Honest say in a parliament, for those who don't remember. Wanna listen to this? Right on my TikTok. See it? Wanna hear this? TikTok, wanna hear this?
On the pandemic.
Hear this.
When the leader of the opposition and myself met,
yes,
he expressed to me that he would want to have a role
yes
in the recovery, and that was not something that I objected to.
Oh, you never object?
I still, however, have to figure out how does that work.
Andrew Honest just admitted that he can't figure out after all this time, you know, how Mark Golding is going to have a role in the recovery process. He still can't figure that out, you know. More want to make that digest. More want that go down and wash and just, you know when you drink one nice cup of coffee and you feel it all the way down in your intestine, your belly feel a relief and you bust a gas. More want to know if you remember, say, Andrew Honest just said, him still a figure out how Mark Golding can be a part of the recovery process. A role in the recovery process. How Mark Golding can have a role in the recovery process. Ladies and gentlemen, how you find it so hard? How it's so hard for him to figure out a role for Mark Golding in the recovery process? What little he must think of Mark Golding? These are questions. What little he must think of Mark Golding that he can't figure out how a man that know business, a man as smart as Mark Golding, right? The leader of the opposition, a successful businessman, he can't figure out how Mark Golding is going to have a role in the recovery process. Andrew Honest, you're skilling a brother. He's a dangerous guy. You're wicked. Yo, Andrew Honest too wicked, brother.
The framework of our system is we have a parliament.
Yes.
This is the ultimate forum.
Yes.
In which we meet and debate.
And
I have said, hold on, I've said, listen, let us establish a special committee. It wouldn't be under the strictures of all the other rules.
So Andrew, if you want to figure out how Mark Golding can be a part and have a role, why you don't ask Mark Golding? What do you suggest? How you can play a role? You never think about that? No, but you want to figure it out yourself. And then you now have the brains to figure it out according to you. You still can't figure it out now, so you don't have the brains, you don't have the IQ, so why you never ask Mark Golding? Mark Golding, you know, what do you suggest? You never think about that? That never occurred to you. You know why? Because you have no intention of Mark Golding playing any role or the opposition. That's my opinion, I'm entitled to it. That's a fact. A fact that has now played out itself. That's not my opinion anymore. They have no intention of working with the People's National Party in the recovery process. I know the recovery process has gone to hell. I know PERNEL Charles Jr. want to come into Parliament and talk about, instead of going on social media, why don't you guys come and work with us? Full of ish like crap to blows. He comes to you, my baby. Sylvan big up. I'm
I just come in. What you said about PERNEL just now.
Yes, darling.
PERNEL and everybody, beautiful and nice things. So, stay safe and keep away from the drunkers. Them. Yeah. What do you say now? Yeah. Why are the JLP so afraid of social media? Because it exposes them on a daily.
Yes. Yes.
And it's the reason why they're so scared.
Yes.
So why didn't they think about that before? People start going on social media and talk about them. They don't want the world to know the kind of dog shits that they are.
Yes. Yes.
Evil, wicked, uncaring germs.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Understand? And nobody's gonna keep secret for them.
No.
We're gonna talk
No.
every single day.
No. Burn, we have burn. We want the People's National Party if you turn up his stove to maximum and then throw some blouse and skirt coal and wood pan the fire. Yes, man. That more want them do. Let's continue, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go back to this madman here so in a parliament talking about let's come together. After them shun the People's National Party. Yes, sir. Huh?
You understand that you are being bombarded.
What you say, bro? Yo.
Yeah, man. Remember about Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Remember about Friday, people. People Friday. Yeah, Friday.
Yeah.
Friday.
The 22nd. Come out for the children, them. Yes. You can put up a poster up on here or something and me highlight you so they can see.
No, but I'm restricting live.
No, if you put up a poster. Okay, alright. Try it still. But people, when you can go over the Durval page and you will see the poster. Zine for May 22nd for the march. Peaceful protest. Somebody said PERNEL means well, but his hands are tied. Hey, Hope of Trinity, you have the right name. You have a level of hope in them people here and confidence that I don't have. Oh yes, yeah man, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. See it up on the screen. So let me continue while you can mute yourself, Durval, or while that up.
Carrying them onto social media. We want you to phone numbers are wrong. Tearing can be validating. All of these things have happened. And we move now.
Enna Young, big up.
Phase 2. Where we ask members of parliament, instead of identifying issues and carrying them onto social media, we want you to identify them. Yes, you. We understand that you are being bombarded, and we want your support to identify them and carry them to us to work together so we can resolve those issues. We are moving.
You see, if he had said, just come, him shouldn't use the part about dog up on social media. It hurt me, Jamaica. It hurt me. Because that's what Andrew Wallace did the entire time to go into power. And they're always doing PR. Them have a PR team I go with them for cut ribbon for one local house. Right? Them constantly market themselves. They want the People's National Party to stay quiet. To hell with them. Raise your voice in concert against the wicked government and stand up for the people in Jamaica. Make sure someone not listen to that nonsense in the parliament, you know. Oh, let's continue.
We are moving further to cabinet approval.
Yes.
From providing building material and cash grant to now direct cash payments.
Yes.
So that we remove all the barriers of moving proximity and going here, direct deposit payments in
Why would you never do that before? In a COVID, them never have direct deposit payments. Eh? Them have direct deposit payments in a COVID. Why you couldn't do that now? After 7 months, you not set up that yet? If all you guys had to do was work with the People's National Party. That's all. And work together and figure out some way how to make sure the money reaches the people. That's all you had to do. But what? You guys refuse to work with the People's National Party. You refuse to listen to Mark Golding's suggestions, which I'm going to play again. For context, for those that are just coming in. To show you how evil and wicked these people are. From the first press conference of the People's National Party, Mark Golding outlined suggestions that could have been used and would have benefited and facilitated a more effective and efficient post-Hurricane Melissa activity from the government. But they wanted to do it on their own because they wanted to make it about politics. Look at what we did. Well, we're looking at it and it don't look good. We are looking at it and it doesn't look good. People are suffering because of your incompetence. And when it's pointed out, you don't want it to go up on social media. It is the same line that Andrew Wallace used. You know, you can give the people them aid, but don't film it. Because he didn't want the world to see how the Jamaican people are suffering. Me say, continue to video everything, Jamaica. Continue to put you out on social media. Anytime you see police them operate, take out on the phone. Don't stop. Take out on the phone. Anywhere you see police them take out on the phone. Random and start video them. Because we not trust them, brother. We not trust. Too much of them. I mean, yesterday, analyze one next woman. Today.
What?
Yes. They're gonna tell me what I want. So they analyze one next woman today. I want different place. At a protest.
What?
Come like you know, hear me I say, yeah, man. Yo, me not even get to this yet, because I not even find the story yet online. Because I deal with this. Hold on.
Phase 2. And we understand that there are some persons in phase 1 that are yet to carry through. They too will be eligible for this now direct deposit. I know this will help the people of Jamaica. Further to cabinet approval. Yes. From providing billing material and cash grant to now direct cash payments. Yes. So that will remove all the barriers of moving proximity and going here. Direct deposit payments in Wolf's phase 2. And we understand that there are some persons in phase 1 that are yet to carry through. They too will be eligible for this now direct deposit. I know this will help the people of Jamaica. Number 2, we have in advance a national verification and recovery drive. In this national verification and recovery drive, all members of parliament, all councillors, church leaders, community leaders, everybody come together to help the people who need the help the most.
Derval, I never put myself up now. No, sir. Jamaica. Did you hear that?
Yeah, man. Thank you so much for the minute.
Yeah, man, I want to hear Derval. Word is love, brother.
You have a family.
Listen to me now. You want to hear the man a while ago? To put all... I'm going to look for this story, because I must go on it. It must be on the news now. I must find it somewhere. Facebook or somewhere. The man said, let us put the churches and everybody together. Isn't that what Mark Golding asked you guys to do from last year in the damn press conference? Get the NGOs, all the bodies, everybody. Get everybody on board in facilitating the response. It should have been a national response. Everybody on deck. And now you want to put everybody on deck when the damage is already done?
Sorry for cutting out. But they're saying it now to make it sound to the laborers who don't listen, who don't understand, who does not comprehend when they hear intelligent people speaking. They make it sound like it's something new, like they originated it.
Exactly.
That's what they gave it. They gave it a break and come back with it.
What's up, my baby? All right.
Like that's what they always do. That's what they always do. This is nothing new, Bolo.
Yes. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. I'm looking for this story with the lady where them say get unalived.
But they're afraid to work with Mark Golding because working alongside Mark Golding, they're going to look so basic. You know what I'm saying? So
yes.
They're scared to work alongside him because they know. They know. None of them can stand up. They don't cannot. I love to describe them sometimes, you know. Anyway, they are listening.
All right. Yeah, man, Mark Golding, Nene, may I tell you, man, Mark Golding, and Nene is one of the victims of this government's incompetence, right? Nene is a mother of 3. One of her child is Monsoul, like right near the storm, the child born her after the storm. She had her own home. She lost her home because of Hurricane Melissa. She was assessed and she didn't get any help from the government. She just was assessed and she was not top priority. Big up yourself, Jerry Bryan. She was not top priority for getting help. And PERNEL Charles Jr. coming in Parliament talk. He said, Jerry Bryan in a year. No, Jerry Bryan, we need to talk about this. We need to done. We need, because I know so you do your thing different. You know? We need to talk about this specific last part of PERNEL Charles' speech.
Direct cash payments.
Listen to this.
Members of Parliament. Before the numbers are wrong. Tearing can be validating. All of these things have happened. And we move now to roofs phase 2. Where we ask members of Parliament, instead of identifying issues and carrying them onto social media, we want you to identify them. Yes, you. We understand that you are being bombarded, and we want your support to identify them and carry them to us to work together so we can resolve those issues. We are moving further to cabinet approval. Yes. From providing building material and cash grant to now direct cash payments. Yes. So it will remove all the barriers of moving proximity and going here, direct deposit payments in roofs phase 2. And we understand that there are some persons in phase 1 that are yet to carry through. They too will be eligible for this now direct deposit. I know this will help the people of Jamaica. Number 2, we have an advanced and national verification and recovery drive. In this national verification and recovery drive, all members of Parliament, all councillors, church leaders, community leaders, everybody come together to help the people who need the help the most. Instead of identifying them, let us help them. So we have unresolved cases, tearing validation issues, duplicate submissions. If they come to you and say, I was assessed and I don't get my grant, put that information together, give it to us, and we will work together. And I want to acknowledge many members of Parliament on that side and on this side have already started that process. We thank you.
7 months after the fact, Mark Golding already outlined this exact plan that they're saying they're going to do now, but they did not listen to Mark Golding and the People's National Party. They did their own thing. They failed the people. We have containers upon containers of food spoiling. And Ivan came up here and let us know that this is a trend, because in Hurricane Melissa, the same thing happened and the food never reached the people. Right? The container them they are waff. Brother, hey, me say yo, me tell you, man, I said it on a video once, on TikTok, that the way how the government is handling this thing, it is like subtle genocide they are committing, Like anybody that has lost their lives because of the lack of speed and efficiency that the government has handled this particular post-Hurricane Melissa situation. I think the people of Jamaica should take out a class action lawsuit against the government, for human rights violations, I am so serious. I am so serious. All the families that lost their lives, people that lost their lives post Hurricane Melissa because of a lack of assistance and effective, them forget sue. The people that need to get some compensation, brother. I'm telling you, I'm so serious. At them type of outside of taking it to the streets, these are the type of action that we need. These are the type of action that we need, Jamaica. If you hold the government accountable, they're going to play last part of his speech, because we want to go back to Mark Golding and what Mark Golding want to say.
Step 3, we're going to advance the roofs access initiative that will prioritize vulnerable households. So where you have persons with disability.
Why didn't you prioritize vulnerable households in the first phase? They do things backward, Jamaica. The people that are most in need, they are now going to prioritize them in this phase of the roofs program and the hurricane relief. How on God's green earth people can make excuses for this wicked government? How? Make it make sense.
Senior citizens, medically vulnerable, we will work together to identify them and give them the support. Number 4 is a community coordination and outreach support, which means we are coming to you. We will be in the field working with you.
Why are you never in the field from day one? Why are you never in the field from day one? Sexy princess, Okay, you follow me. I don't really know where you still know. Let me see what you say. Why would you never do that from day one? Sexy princess, what you say? Talk to me. Yes, how you doing?
Listen to you now, beat the labor right there when I beat that job.
Yeah, man, we have to do it, because the people must suffer.
We support verbal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. If them not make no sense here, they have food that spoil.
Yeah. Spoil the food, they must spoil. People send things to help the people, and the food are spoiled. Like, come on, man.
But Marlon, Margaret, kick yourself in them battle work and go talk to the mother NCB. The relief money, where they get. You never listen to it today?
Dre Brian?
Yeah.
No, I did not sleep.
Yo, Bridget, this is how you never listen.
I did not sleep. And that's why anytime me open and I listen to Dre Brian, I have to record, because there's a job so sitting where people need to listen back, You understand?
Yo, sit down and listen.
Mm-hmm. Me up all night last night at work, man. Me tired. Me have to get some rest.
Man, I want to podcast like this. But I like to know. When the poor class of people do to labor, right? When they hear them something.
But I know you alone want to know that. You never hear my lady there. Where she name movie star. You know your movie star ask the same question. What we do to your Andrew while you hate the Jamaican people them so? And she a big labor right.
No, we want to know. But ask the question, what happened? What? Why you get bullied at school? What?
Them throw raw urine upon him, sir. No, but member say Andrew same destiny, is to be assassinated by one of his many enemies. So it look like a devil spawn him, Cause I don't look at you in a teenage years and female destiny is to be assassinated by one of his many enemies. And his ambition is to become a politician. Not my word. Crazy. But let me finish up this year, because I need to get to Market G. Yeah, man. Mute up.
Not separate, to make sure that we can identify the persons who need the help, resolve their issues, and give them their support. Lastly, under step 5, we're modernizing systems with stronger accountability. And so we'll be using digital platforms, which you will see, to give them that access. As I close, Jamaica grows stronger when its people are empowered to succeed. Not when systems are built or programs are announced, but when people feel the difference. The domestic worker receiving dignity, the vulnerable family accessing path faster, the young person securing employment, the programs are announced, but when people feel the difference.
More to look for mama face right or so. Wanna try to read what she think in her mind when him just said that a while ago. Just read her face. You know what me hear she say? In her mind, listen to this hypocritical drunker. Listen to this hypocritical. Hey, miss, if me a misrepresent what you think, you can correct me. But that me see on your face. Listen to this hypocritical drunker. Watch again. Listen to the context.
Using systems with stronger accountability. And so we'll be using digital platforms, which you will see, to give them that access. As I close, Jamaica grows stronger when its people are empowered to succeed. Not when systems are built or programs are announced, but when people feel the difference. The domestic worker is...
When people feel the difference. That is what the people is not feeling. The people is not feeling the difference of the governance of the Jamaica Labour Party. This idea of this trickle-down effect. It not feeling directly onto the people. It trickle now work. Talking about
dignity, the vulnerable family accessing path faster, the young person securing employment, the person with disability accessing opportunity, the family rebuilding after Hurricane Melissa. The ministry, just 2 minutes, Mr. Speaker. The ministry is not simply administering programs. Hear me now. We are transforming how those programs reach the people who need the help the most. From PATH to unemployment insurance to roofs, the mission remains the same. Moving beyond just systems that delay people to building systems that deliver impact, because systems don't build a country, people do. And when we place people at the center, Jamaica will not simply rebuild. Jamaica will rebuild stronger. Thank you.
How is the people at the center of NARA when NARA doesn't even mention? This is a PR stunt. You're absolutely right, unknown Gallus. This is a PR stunt. When is the people at the center of the plans of the Jamaica Labour Party? When NARA have to do with the people? Not even one mention of Hurricane Melissa victims is in the NARA bill. Not even one mention. Somebody I try to make love in a chat to Tika, baby. Mighty God. I'm going to own a thing over there, man. Anyway, I look on TV, if see me can find that story there with Derval at about. Derval, the thing where you talk about look like in a rich news yet, you know. I don't see no article. I don't see nothing at all about that story there. About that lady that will get analyzed. I don't see nothing about it. Me they are search and I search. Me search Gleaner. Let me go to the Observer on Twitter. Go on, where you say now? Where you say a while ago? Oh, now say nothing. Now go back to Marky G now, because this is a man speech done. So we all of the hypocrisy. So we have to go back to listening to what Marky G had proposed previously to all of these problems.
Outside help tries to come in dangers that will Jamaica today. Good afternoon, Jamaica. Good afternoon to the world who is watching Jamaica today. The opposition has called this press conference because the West...
This was November 3rd, right after the storm.
...is in trouble. Jamaica experienced something we weren't truly prepared for. I know we couldn't have prepared for Melissa, but there are some things that we could have done differently.
Yes.
And there's still time to do some things that will ensure that those who experience the wrath of Hurricane Melissa will help to pick up the pieces and get their lives together. Now, our leader of the opposition, Mark Golding, is going to play for you what has been happening pre, during, and post Melissa coming to Jamaica. Dr. Alfred Dawes will tell you about the health crisis and the potential health dangers if we do not get the medics into ground zero now. Isat Buchanan will tell you what they experienced on the eastern end of the island with Hurricane Melissa in Portland. We have MP Natalie Nita. She is going to tell you what happens when we do not coordinate well. When the local players at the councillor, local government level, the MPs, and outside help tries to come in, but the coordinating hub cannot hold, she is going to tell you how we propose that we do it differently so that Jamaica can get on with the business of recovery. I will speak with you as a member of parliament for South St. James, a constituency that was directly in the crossbows of miserable Melissa. And then Zulika Jess will tell you of the experience she had with her constituents in St. Elizabeth. I will also speak to you about what's happening in Westmoreland, Hanover, Trelawney, because the information that we're receiving from our representatives is too much not to share with Jamaica. We will speak again when you can.
Yeah. Where is it, Tika?
Even when there's an endorse the protest with Derval.
Oh, yeah, the lady from down Mr. Paul Buchanan place.
Yeah, man.
Big up yourself, you know. Hey, me a salute like a lieutenant and a general of the army for the work we are do. Big up yourself. Big up yourself, mama. Big up yourself, Tika. No look a joke. No look a joke. Yes, man. Yeah, then I belly, I beast and I fight the battle, man. Oh, God, man. Big up yourself, mama. Eh? Yeah, what? Yes, Derval, what you mean? That is it.
Yeah, man, bless so, bless up them with them. Mama, son, big up yourself, my sister. One heart of love. There's an Enders, Derval. And the protests coming up in a May year. I mean, just ask the people them to come out and support him and support the march and the violence against women and children. Because as we can see what is happening in and around Jamaica, there is no a woman life is nothing. A kidney life is nothing. And the man them is like them forgot say we the women, we are Mother Earth. We bring forth life to the earth. Our parents produce and we reproduce. Some of us ask come out and support the movement, support Derval. Derval is a good youth because I remember every court date Mr. Buchanan have. Derval and him team is there with all when men are dead. And all of the disrespect and everything, Derval stands strong. And him all firm. So, we just endorse it, yeah? And people, remember, red and black, and support the movement. I'm going to mute my mic. Bolo and go on. Listen, I follow you a long time. I listen for a long time, and I want to put time in the fire thing, you know. But me never come up yet.
Yeah, but me never know say you. Me never know say you. Till the other day when they did it on Vice of the Nation. Yeah, man, come record you and put you out, you know. Sexy princess.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what I feel now, yeah, man. My memory kind of bad sometimes, isn't it? Me have to constantly in a dialogue with people feel like, you see me? Derval, did you give me a car, sir? You give me a car. Derval is here, man. Derval, so we go for me car. Yo, you're the easy man. Patch agree, what you deal with?
Yeah, man, we don't know me for you know what I mean, Bolo, you know what I mean? We have to endorse your thing all the time, you see it, one thing with me, you know what I mean? You're a family in a Bolo, you see me? So, you don't know how people open up their eyes, we are reveal a lot of stuff, you know, which is very good. I appreciate that and continue doing the good work, brother.
Respect my general. Hey, watch on now. Watch on Derval. Watch on Derval. For recording purposes. Because I record right now, Zine. I record right now. For recording purposes, I want Tika to introduce herself and endorse the protest again. Because I record it for put it out. Zine, do it now, Tika.
Yeah, man. Good evening, everyone, or good afternoon. Everybody, more majority of people, everybody on TikTok know me, but we just endorse Derval and the protests. I just ask you to come out and support him, because if you don't know Derval has led about 5 to 6 protests in Mr. Buchanan. I put Mr. Buchanan where him barely know, and a constituency where he's not from, which is West Central St. Andrew. Derval, one of the vice were out there and fight for Mr. Buchanan
Wilson, big up.
Fight for West Central St. Andrew. So I'm just asking the people to come out and support him. Support him on the march against violence, against women and children. He's a good gesture, Derval a good youth. Support him, support the movement. come out, stand up and march for our rights. As women, march for the right of children. Children who are the government are planned to take off a part. Parents who are mothers, single mothers who are out there when now have a job, we barely can't find food, we survive off of the part money. All different reasons why women should come, the women should come out, and the man them for come out too, and come stand up with Derval and stand against the ones them who is abusing the women and children. So people, and hearing my voice, we just ask you to come out and support the movement. Support. Put feelings, color, affiliation, everything aside and support the movement. Because remember, we must say out of many we are one people. And you wouldn't have a world without woman, and you wouldn't have a world without children. We are Mother Earth. And if we continue to sit down under abuse what we get from men, we so know what we get from the police officers, the one who were the ones who were supposed to serve and protect, becomes our arch enemy towards women, enemy towards children. So may I ask you please, come out and support the movements. Support, come out and stand for your rights. Now watch the sun, even if rain fall, come out and come with no water, and come with no juice, and come with nothing. As long as the voice is out there, come wearing black and red. Come with a placard stating what you want, what you're disgruntled about against women and children. Come out. Females, come out, carry out if you don't want to carry on a daughter and on a son, want to come out and support. Just come out, support the movement. Remember, Derval is a voice of the people, not a voice of himself, but of the people. So come out, people, give him a strength.
Where is, you have the poster with you, can you just read out where in March is going to be, the date and everything, all of the details? Alright, Derval. You do that part there, Derval. Make the people know the details. Read it out. Not just put it up. Read it out. Read it out for the people. Get a next device and read it out.
Alright, good evening. As you see, here's the posters. Stop the violence against children and women in our country. Friday, May 22nd, we are here red and black. Yes, we meet at the intersection of Duke Street and South Street. I will march from North Street to East Street and end at Ewer Circle. You will be getting placard, red flag, and also you will getting your water and refreshment. You understand? So to come out, make we end the violent and end the silent. Yes, against our children and our women. So you're not standing up just for the country, standing for a child, because too many of our child are missing and we don't know where they are. Look at little Adanda find endless, and also
Mighty
on that
God.
day is Adanda anniversary where we find Adanda alert on that day as well.
Wow.
You understand?
Yes.
So we are celebrating two things, Child's Month and the Adanda alert anniversary as well. And also CDA will be there. And also, we got a couple police officers who are going to work with us as well. And we got a couple lawyer and the commercial police will be there as well. And also the leader of opposition will be there as well.
Oh.
And I heard, I don't sure yet about the Prime Minister, I don't sure yet about him as yet. But I heard CDA said he'll be passing through as well. But if he passing through, we are grateful for that as well. We are putting away politics. We are putting away politics and put aside our dislike and unlike. We are just going out there as one Jamaican happy family out there, and this is not just for us, it's for our children of Jamaica and for our youth of Jamaica. You understand? I don't want nobody to come out there and talk about politics, because if you come out there in your orange or green, you're going to be asked to remove from the protest. And if you refuse, we are going to get the police to remove you far away from the protest. That's how we are going to take action. Because we must take a day just to meditate on our children of Jamaica and the women of Jamaica. You understand? And on that day, if the person want to hold their children and cry, all their kids are crying.
Yes.
Because on that day we are crying out for the passing of of Jamaica.
Yes.
And also, little Jaden missing, and we cannot find him up to now. You understand, people? There's so many kids out there. The 8-year-old child, Mr. Van Portmore, who don't know, who have a clue what them there.
Mighty God.
A missing child coming in, people. Somebody have to take a stand and go out there and make the world know that said Jamaican people love the children. So this is a big, big move. And it promised to be an annual 1-2 people.
Yes.
We will have a marching band from Waterhouse as well. The marching band from Waterhouse will come to as well.
Yes.
And couple artists are passed through Queen Africa. Yes, as well, have a pass through as well. So people will come out, couple bloggers will be there as well. Yes, so, and I will be on IRFM tomorrow at 12:45 with an interview, and IRFM talking about it tomorrow on IRFM.
Wow.
And also on Thursday morning, I'll be at Smile Jamaica at 6:30 talking about it too as well.
Yes.
And the Friday, I'll be on Stevie at Sunrise talking about it before I go to the march.
Wow.
It's going to be a great event. And remember, people, just come out there and just make your voice be heard. And all the children and march with the children. And remember, do this for the brighter future and our brighter doctor, lawyer, and nurses.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Bolo V&R over there.
Yeah, man.
God bless you, people. And remember, we are family. We are P, J, M, anything. We are family.
Yes.
I am so glad that I'm a part of the family of God. Thank you so much.
Boy, may I tell you, wow. Wow. This is a well-organized event, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, man.
And me feel good for no say, boy, you know, the police them is going to be there fully organized. Yeah, the man go up on the interviews and stuff like that. Me love that because, you know, Mama Sandy expressed some concerns about the, you know, fear of, you know what I mean, danger and stuff like that. And the opposition leader will be there, Mark Jefferson Golden. You know, he's a quiet man, you know, but you know, I tell you, say he's very active, you know. He's always a part of some stuff, and you just don't know, and if you're not there, you know, see, same day they are part of it. So, big up Mark Jefferson Golden, and I hope that the Prime Minister goes as well, because this is something for everybody to actually be holding hands and hearts about. You talk about the babies, you talk about the women, you understand what I deal with? I foundation that what we are going to do without the women. I don't want to live in a world without women and people, you know? That not going to make no sense. A joke thing. So this attack on our women and our children, I mean, come on. Everybody's supposed to support this in some capacity. And based on what I've heard Derval just say a while ago, Active Fire Big Up is a very well organized thing. It's official. It's 100% official, ladies and gentlemen, and I would encourage everybody to be a part of it in any capacity that you can. Share this video because I'm going to post it today. Share this video, you understand, and get the word out there. I'm going to get the poster from Derval and I'm going to edit the video and put the poster right beside it so you can see the full details when I put it on my YouTube channel. I just want Tika to come on again. The 22nd, I never knew that the 22nd of May was so significant. But there's also something happening the 22nd of June, 1 month later, with Mr. Paul Buchanan. So we want Tika to talk to the people about that quickly.
Evening again, people.
Yes.
So, as you all know, on the 3rd of September, the country went in an election, and my candidate, Mr. Paul Buchanan, went up against the Prime Minister to all this. But you know, when we do a canvas and we do all of the groundwork, the numbers and all of the missing things and everything that is short and the light of everything, we know that we did not last West Central St. Andrew to Andrew Willis. So, Mr. Buchanan has been fighting his case. Relented. I don't know why I use the word a minute, but Mr. Buchanan has been fighting his case non-stop.
He has been relentless in his pursuit.
Yes. Thanks for that correction. Through my tongue list, and he's been fighting. Now, Mr. Buchanan went to the appeal court and he won his day in court. So on the 22nd of June, it's an open court. You Bolo, you can come. Mr. Buchanan and Mr. Andrew Owens will be in court the 22nd where they would hear the case. Where now finally we are going before 3 judge, where everybody are going to put forth them statement and the lawyers will speak. Then the court will decide if we go in a run over or Mr. Buchanan will see this. Because everybody knows we've been under bullyism from Andrew Owens in the West Central Center. We have at least 3 schools right now where we can identify under Andrew Owens as the MP. We closed down and I'm going to name them out.
Wow.
One, we have Carl Thompson Basic School that was closed down for 15 years now. This year,
what?
16 years. We have Pentecostal Basic School. We closed down for 4. And now we have St. Margaret's Human Resource Center. Now that is closed down. So, yeah, the community members or the citizens of the community are fed up. Because you can be the Prime Minister / MP for an area where 3 basic schools closed down. And I'm going to give you a little thing about, telling a little thing about St. Margaret's Human Resource Center. St. Margaret's Human Resource Center is a place for the elderly, where the elderly goes and them get 3 meals per day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Or either call it breakfast, dinner, and supper. It was also a training center where you could have learned garment construction, tailoring, woodwork, and electrical. And also a remedial school for slow learning children, where you would have got there, they would have put you, have a teacher one-on-one with teacher and help you. So when you reach PEP age or GSAT at the GSAT, anywhere you want to do now, you just go to any school, or sit your PEP and you just pass any high school and they will bless you. You have also a woman center there for teenage mothers. So when you get pregnant and you have your kids, you go back to school. Now all of that is gone. And this is from the Prime Minister's constituency. Now, Carl Thompson Basic School is reopening in September. This school was closed down for 15 years, 16 years this year. And it was the help of Mr. Paul Buchanan and Ms. Ruth Lynn Stoner-Harton who get that school there open that was closed down for 15 years under Andrew Owens as the MP / Prime Minister. Now recently we have Pentecostal Basic School, which is the polling station. We also use as a polling station with Andrew Owens locked down. Now that basic school there, it don't open the school, but it opens for the election. And then when it opens for the election now, when the residents and the citizens exercise their political right, you, Mr. PM,
Veronica, big up.
carry down your police and come
Melita Wilson, big up.
Station and prevent and stop the voting of Mr. Buchanan. That is how you sabotage West Central St. Andrew.
Wow.
But Mr. Buchanan being a fighting man, he never give up. I know you don't beat him. You know you don't beat Andrew. Seaward School, which is your stronghold, that was where I was working. That was where I was working. And I tell you this, Andrew Owens, you get 2,500 votes out of Seaward because I am the cluster manager.
Wow.
I was the cluster manager and I come in at the belly of the beast. Come work. There is not a box for Mr. Buchanan don't get voted now over Seaward School. And you know this. And Mr. Mark Bird, just I tell you, I will never forget your name with your open vote and the ballot where you give back. The gentleman go vote after the man. Vote for Mr. Buchanan and come out and tell us I make a mistake. And you stand up and tell me, say you have the right to give him back the ballot. And never forget it. But as we say, the 22nd will tell. And we will see how it goes on the 22nd.
Whoa.
Mr. Buchanan and Andrew Owens live down a circuit court downtown.
Whoa. Whoa. That is a mouthful, ladies and gentlemen. So, Tika, you have experienced certain situation live on the ground being the cluster manager. And you guys have signed affidavits. You spoke about some 3 schools being closed down. Generally speaking, that is terrible, you know, but generally speaking, you live there, that's where you're from all your life, right?
All of my life, I
So-
I'm born and bred.
So, honestly, how long has Andrew Jones been the MP of the area?
Andrew Jones is there 30 odd years now, you know.
30 odd years.
Yeah, from 1997, and the only thing I'm for sure we know is the pretty police station.
So you're telling me
Station.
that Andrew Jones' legacy in his constituency is one police station?
One police station. Because him cannot talk about the Chinese school, because that was given as a gift. Simpson Miller.
Okay.
You cannot talk about the civic center.
Yes.
Because the civic center was given to the community by Tankwell.
Oh.
Prime Minister don't have an office. Prime Minister don't have an office. And if you remember, I know him as the MP. Put aside the Prime Minister, he is the MP.
Yes.
Now if me go over the office, go over the civic center, I say me want to see the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister don't have an office in the civic center.
So you're telling me that Andrew Jones is the representative of this constituency, West Central St. Andrew, right? Also?
Yeah.
Don't have an office?
West Central St. Andrew.
Don't have him. Don't have an office. Mighty God. So, if I'm not mistaken, I think by law you're supposed to be able to see your representative and speak to them. By law.
Remember, you know. With our mall road, I have towel over there, so I remember in the corona time. Andrew will listen to pass Lemon Lane with a package. Come get nobody up here, sir.
Wow.
All of the bar grant them and this and that the grant them. No bar up here, so no benefit from no grant. Remember, mall road, there's the PMP side, you know.
Yeah.
So, remember this on the PMP side, and Andrew there here for 30 years. Right now, tell you this, we have a community park where Ms. Ruthlin, the councillor caretaker, recently fixed up. It never have, right now the bathroom don't even up to date. Right now, at the park, I can't walk with the phone because I come off of the Wi-Fi. But I take one up on a tour at the park.
Yes.
Woodland, Stone Arton. Recently, since the holiday we just gone there,
yes.
put a football competition on the park where we get paint it up, put up at the rail, everything what they drop down. Ask Andrew if him ever think to fix up the park. One park what we have in a mall road for the community. Ask him, even the councillor. Me have to say, Kelvin, me have to pick up Kelvin now, because I have to give what to Caesar. To Caesar, Kelvin, help with the goalposts when we have fixed the goalposts. And we did need for well and all of those things. She's a sitting councillor now. Him help with Kelvin, big him up for that.
Yes.
But ask Andrew Wallace, me now, Tika, strong PMP, can big up Kelvin, the Labour Right Councillor. Can we big up the Prime Minister / the MP?
Mighty God.
In our West Central St. Andrew.
Wow.
Can we pick up the PM for something in our constituency, different from the station?
You don't look good. Don't look
Can we
good.
big him up and make them by now? If you look at my profile, if you look at my thing, you'll see me do a video with the Pentecostal Basic School. And if local government election call now, that school there are going to open because it's going to use as a polling station. St. Margaret's Human Resource Center also are going to use. And it's a polling station as well. And if you are the Prime Minister and you were there for 30 years and Carl Thompson Basic School closed down for 15, you see how long? You see what you understand what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So,
why?
exercised them rights and voted for Mr. Buchanan, it's because we wanted change.
Yes.
We, the citizens, wanted change. And the people did came out, because if you look at it now, it shows you that more people come out for this election at West Central St. Andrew than the last election.
Yes.
So the people did came up because we are fed up. Because me, what I talk to you, I attend Pentecostal Basic School. At the time, it didn't name Taylor Basic School. When I was going there, my kids go there. And we wanted my grandchildren, them to go there too.
Yeah.
Now we have to run all over the place just to find a basic school when the children them reach 2 or 3.
Oh, and when your child them is so young, you want them close.
Now we are gonna have exactly. Now we are gonna have Carl Thompson Basic School where September open and up and running. So we know so we get back on basic one of the school, but we don't get it back from Andrew only. We get it back from Mr. Buchanan.
As you talk about that, he had some plans for what you call it, AI school, I believe, some type of technical school like that.
Yes, Mr. Buchanan had that thing. Yes, over by Civrite, right?
Yeah.
And then now, because you see some of the people some of them licky, you know, and them belly licky. Isn't it?
Mighty God.
Some of them would have prefer, you don't want a place where your picnic can go in at the evening. You say man can go in at the evening, go learn something what you don't know. Because the world has got computerized now, everything is by a touch of a button. So you have a man there now where I've got the building and a sound system in pack up in there. So Mr. Buchanan go and get the relevant thing and the thing and the material there and the set people them down there, thief it away. Down by Bellrock. Them thief it away, but yet still, him will identify a next place again where he's gonna build an AI center that is on Bay Farm Road. Right out of Norma I want to get the name, I get the name correct, I will tell you.
Yeah, man. You not forget all of them final details there, you not forget all of them final details there, because they want to establish say the man did have a plan for that, because he spoke about it in the interview with Vice of the Nation. You see me? You understand?
Yes. He had it.
My God.
He had it, the man of vision.
Yes.
And then when you find somebody come with something as good as this, remember we are heading to a place like that, you know. And yet still we don't have a center, you know.
All right.
So we can say where the people them can go and learn. I learned some AI, something. The Prime Minister, there's nothing like that in our constituency. Nothing.
My God. Wow.
Nothing. If him say him develop Olympic way, I would tell him, say you're telling a lie. It's the people them go foreign by them place and put up them business place. Because if you go to Olympic ways, be a business place out there.
Right.
So the people them are going to fix up your place. You don't fix up now where you don't do nothing.
Jesus. Wow. Wow.
3 school, and then you know what top it off, and the wickedest part where I could have ever do the constituency is when I was reading the IC Commission reporting on a spot.
Me glad say you touch upon that. Please talk about it. Yes.
I'm say green emerald. Then green emerald I want to end this avenue, but you know when you want to make certain.
Yes.
Walk around there, coming at the far from it.
Yes.
But when I walk around, I say that I want Poco Church to the right, yes, up. And when I look now, I say green emerald pan it. I say, what do you want to do with this? Whether you feel to believe it, yes or no, nobody from the constituency don't apply to green emerald.
Mighty God. What? No, but most of Andrew company them, most of Andrew company them, not an employee. Most of Andrew company them not an employee, so I believe you.
Exactly.
Be a shell company.
Listen to me, you know the wickedest part?
Yes.
The same company there, but Andrew own is file nil for on tax return. But the same company, the Green Emerald, turn on and lend Andrew over $20 million.
Yes, according to the report.
When is a little gas place. Place where you can get juice to buy. And when in a COVID-19, all of the corner shop to let only say corner shop them a spread COVID-19. But you get still green emerald, who could have go get rice, flour, sugar, if gas done, who could have squeeze it on the ball field go buy it, or who could have throw it over our fence and give it over our fence. Meanwhile, the corner shop them locked down in your constituency. A green emerald alone that make money.
So hold on, they were benefiting in COVID when nobody else was benefiting. Oh, what you saying to me?
When nobody, you know what the wickedest thing now? It's not green emerald anymore, love. So when they try Corona end this now, when you look for green emerald, you're not gonna see green emerald. You're gonna see a building named Earn. Because it never have on a paint. It never appeared when the city come in, we believe that it was a business place. Because same like how the old Poco Church, it stay same as the building stay. Them just render off the front and left it dry. When you go around the name them change off for the bus, them know where to drive up and down. And a green emerald left on them again. I heard the only thing is the bus them spraying a green and white.
Wow.
So if you're not run no corruption through the constituency, because your business green emerald in our Central St. Andrew, why you change the name? Why you take the name off of the building and take it off of the bus? Why you paint up the place now all of a sudden and change the name?
My God.
So
wow.
you tell me, what has this man here done for West Central St. Andrew? That is why I will stand with Mr. Buchanan until the end.
Yeah, man.
Right, June
22nd, ladies and gentlemen. Where you say again? Where you say again? Where to go?
Something Street, downtown.
Something Street, downtown. All right. Thank you so much, Tika. Big up yourself. So everybody can come.
Anybody can go.
Yes.
Anybody can go. You just have to go in and be quiet. And it start 10:30.
Right.
10:30.
I would encourage the person them to make sure someone pack up that
you
venue.
Just have to be on time.
Pack up that venue, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, because we're really interested. Yeah, man, we're really interested in another situation there. Because all well-thinking Jamaican suspect a bag of hanky-panky going in the election. Not just in our West Central St. Andrew, but other places as well. But fortunately, you have the brave citizens of West Central where put them name on paper and they on affidavit sign to witness so they see that happen and see this happen. And it's now in front of the court. You understand what I deal with? So, yeah, big things to come June 22nd. And if them not do the right thing, Mr. Paul Buchanan goes straight a Privy Council. And as he said in his interview on Voice of the Nation, the man say, big up in lawyer. The man lawyer is a well-known labor right. You understand? Just want to think about that. And he saw the evidence and said, no, this is it. This is unjust. So think about that. It's a very, very serious time, Jamaica. It's a day when we're going to see if democracy is going to stand in Jamaica or corruption is going to thrive. You understand? Yes, so no like and share the video, make me know one thing. Yeah, man. So boom, we have that. We have that. I put out, that's powerful. I put out that on the program. People, more play Mark Golding address to the nation before me leave. Parliament had still enough because I see daytime Campbell over there. I mute you know, I watch me live on my other channel on my computer and I watch it. Sometimes I see me turn and look. I watch it. Damien Crawford attack now. Even Mr. Anthony Hilton, him and Desmond Mackenzie got heated in the parliament. Later on when I go live, I go look for all of them things there. Yo! I tell you, I'm interested to hear why Desmond Mackenzie. Because anytime you criticize Desmond Mackenzie, something, you know. Him go on bad in a parliament, but when no business about him go on bad, him is a damn failure. I don't know why him in a parliament and make so much money. Karen said the Lord said the PM stole the election and threatened even the EOJ if him talk, him head boss and others. Yeah, I mean, Pastor Peter Chambers told us that because of the robbing of the election, does say the Lord. A lot of people will die. Mark Stewart said that, you know, if persons don't vote the way, them who take the money from them, if they don't vote the way of the government, them life in a danger too. Mark Stewart said that all of these things was prophesied. Thus saith the Lord. It's not my word. The tapes are there on YouTube. You can go to Mark Stewart, it's there. Peter Chambers videos play upon my thing, so you know say it is there. Apostle Jeffrey shot to work. As a matter of fact, let me go there. Yeah, man, let me go there, man. Let me go there, Jamaica. Let me go to a tape from Apostle Jeffrey shot to work regarding elections and things to come prophetically because of the criminal nature of the government. You understand? All things will be revealed. Let me share this. I don't want to feel like say people just make up things against the government and because them are PMP.
Last year.
No.
Men murdered.
No. That's not it.
Or killed.
Trust and believe, that's not it. Let me find this. Not a pipe dream. I believe that's the title of the video from Apostle Jeffrey Shutterworth. Not a pipe dream. Where is it? And external forces. Them two video there. Prophetic utter. This one. This is one of them.
Not if Jamaica is to be changed, because we know Jamaica is being changed. Jamaica is being transformed.
Yes.
And by or before 2027, we will see a new Jamaica emerging. Not completely new, obviously, but there will be major turning points. One of them, finally, we will be led by a righteous Prime Minister.
Finally, we will be led by a righteous Prime Minister by or before 2027. Listen up.
And it might seem like a pipe dream. I'm smiling because those of us who are able to see in the realm of the spirit,
yes,
we have some interesting developments coming this year.
Yes.
That will trigger changes politically, which will take many by surprise because there are those who think that they are around forever and they can stay as long as they want. We shall see what we shall see.
Yes.
That's all I'm going to say. We shall see what we shall see. So apart from the intensification of judgment, which will come in different ways, not just natural disasters, but God will also use external intervention in the affairs of Jamaica. I'm going to say it one more time. God will use external interference in the affairs of Jamaica in order to set things right. Since we have leaders,
yes,
who think nobody like them,
yes,
and they have put themselves in power through corrupt practices.
Yes, put themselves in power through corrupt practices. Let's continue.
We have a system of election,
yes,
where persons are to be duly elected.
Yes.
And they corrupt the system.
Yes.
So what God is going to do is going to...
Jamaica, want to hear that? They corrupt the electoral systems to put themselves in power. Listen to the man of God, Alvaro, big up.
Whose other means of displacing them. Watch and you will see. External intervention in addition to continued
judgment,
disasters of different types.
Yes.
So we shall see what we shall see. This is going to be a pivotal year which will pave the way for what will manifest in 2027. So we continue to pray the process through.
Jamaica, whether you want to believe it or not, you shall see the manifestation of God's hand in this country. And when it happens, Every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess that a God Almighty and run across Jamaica to move them wicked people out of government. Yeah? You think I just jail them ago? Hey, yalla. We're not going to see. We're not going to see. You know why? Because they refuse to repent. Them get the word 3 days fasting, prayer and repentance for the island. Then we declare it. So God can help them to maneuver through the time. And Andrew owners and the government with them pride said, no, we're not going to listen to the men and women of God. We're going to do it our way. Yeah, and so who can hear must feel Jamaica. There's another one more have to play. 2 more have to play for them. And close out this live stream here. For today. Go later on tonight I'll be live again in the later part of the hours. But there's 2 more. I'm not going to bother play Mark Golding speech. I'm going to put a video together and post it. This one.
And we thank God we are seeing more and more church leaders speaking up about the 3 days. We are seeing an increase in that, and we're happy because initially it was the impression that, oh, it is Shuttleworth's idea. Poor me. Huh? Me? My idea? Not my idea. So more and more as I'm seeing others, men and women of God, waking up to the reality and also daring to listen. They are now coming forward and said it's 3 days. Yes, it is. And the Lord had made that clear some years now. And we will continue to say it because that's what the Lord requires. Not some little prayer breakfast here and prayer breakfast there, or person saying, oh, we're going to be wearing black and we march. No, that's not what is required. What is required is that the nation of Jamaica must be locked down for 3 days. That is what is required. And then, as a nation, we will move the heart and the hand of God to extend mercy and to shift things and reset things in this island of Jamaica. Failing that, we will continue to see conditions deteriorating in Jamaica through different types of adversities, including cataclysmic ones, and also what is now looming is external intervention into the affairs of this nation, which will lead to forced resignation of political leaders, stepping down, and also some of them being arrested publicly.
Only here Jamaica, external forces will lead to forced resignation. I want to big up everybody who make reach 51,000 likes. We feel encouraged. Big up on yourself. Big up on yourself for helping us to reach 50,000 likes. External forces will result in politicians being forced to resign and being locked up publicly. Thus saith the Lord.
That is looming, and I'm speaking prophetically as the Lord is showing.
That is it.
Which would also tie into the prophecy of ruffling of feathers, clipping out of feathers, and clipping of wings. Yes. So if we don't repent, these are a number of things that are in the offing, and we will just see them unveiling or unfolding right before our very eyes.
Yes. There's another one. External intervention ahead. I think that's the one I just listened to. No man, not that. There's another one that he did the other day. A word to the wise is sufficient. If you're really serious, listen up. Under judgment, prepare yourselves. Endgame. I think that's the latest warning. Yeah, I believe that's the latest warning. External forces, ladies and gentlemen. When you say the PM worried current, when you say I hear the prophecy, them him a listen? Boy, me not tell no lie. Prime Minister of Jamaica and the Jamaica Labour Party members, it is God's will that I and all of us desire that you repent. Because it is God's desire that you are not punished. And the only way to not be punished and to be judged is to repent. I sincerely hope that you repent, so that Jamaica may not undergo the judgment that is coming, because it's not one alone that feel it, you know. Everybody that even support, you know, is going to feel it as well in some capacity. It's only the remnant alone God I gonna have him hand pan. So everybody have to seek their own salvation in fear and trembling, just like what the apostle said. Straight. Trouble is up ahead because of what this government is involved in. Things that they have signed off on. Actions that they have taken spiritually. Very, very serious. Very, very serious indeed. That is my time, good people. I go and sort out myself later. I have some video to edit and put out. So I definitely have to go. Yeah, man, the witchcraft government, man. Yeah, man. The witchcraft government. I that them depend, you know. Sad. But big up on yourself, TikTok. Thank you for the love and support today. You guys showed up and showed out. Big up to all of my guests. Come on. Thank you, guys. Alright? This was a great live. The word is love. I'm out. Peace. Look come on, my people. Blessings. Stick comes later. Mama, son, everybody. The word is love.